All right, we're gonna try Jonathan Means, or top 16. Didn't quite make cut. Tied the win in at the tournament, so it wasn't quite into top cut. I've wanted to try some Flareon Sylveon for a little while, so we're gonna try Jonathan Means builds here that they played to the Atlanta Regional Championships. Almost was in top cut. The big standout card I feel like in their list. I haven't looked at a ton of lists for this deck. But the big standout card in their list for me personally is the Unfair Stamp over the Sparkling Crystal tool card. I think it's an interesting choice to include that over the Crystal, because the Crystal is so good in this deck to help you be aggressive. So I'm curious to see how it plays out. I do love Unfair Stamp in Noctowl decks. I will say that from all the a bunch of the Noctowl decks that I played recently, I've just kind of put the Unfair Stamp in there. I put it in my Raging Bolt build. I put it in my Tank Terapagos build, the non-Pidgeot one that I played last week or something like that. So I'm a big fan of Unfair Stamp in general, especially in Noctowl decks. It's so easy to find and use aggressively. But I mean, the Crystal is such a powerful card in this deck. I'm going to see how much I feel like I miss it potentially. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's queue up some games. Well, no, this is actually awkward. Well, hold on. All right, so how am I going to play this? I gotta like think about this, to be honest. Because we need a Terra Pokemon. What EV options do I have, though? So I could go, like, to get this one. Alright, now I gotta, like, think. Alright, let me think. Oh. Mean I'm wrong. 2, 2, 2, 3. 3 water. So we price a water. No, we price 2 water. Hold up. Hey, how do I want to... So I want this. I need Hoot Hoot. No. I need Hoot Hoot. I need Noctowl. I could get Terra Eevee instead. I still want the Terra Eevee, right? I still want this guy. Yeah. Hoot Hoot. Eevee. I can Ultra Ball right now for Sylveon. Attach Serrano. I don't need a... I could go... What would I get rid of if I want to go with Sylveon right now? I kind of like all the cards in my hand. So I could just wait for Colorful Friends next turn instead. Is that the better play? Way too fast. That seems fine. I think we should do this. And we'll see what we top deck here, of course. We're getting Badooed. I mean, I guess I could have just gone... If I did Ultra Ball... If I did Ultra Ball instead here... Could have Ultra Ball instead here. If I did Ultra Ball instead, I could have gone attach active just against Fanrodom, and then I kind of want to like leave their... Do I care about their Badoo? I don't even think I care about their Badoo. I can just like leave them in play. Okay, retreat. Colorful Friends. I mean, they can't do it. There's nothing they can do. I'm not scared of anything they can do. Find this one. The one you want. Hoot Hoot. I already have a Noctowl in hand. And I guess Latios for... Oh no, I can't get Latios because I got the Sylveon. Is Hoot Hoot the best grab here then? Maybe. Maybe just get another Flareon to have more fodder. I don't really want Fez. Yeah. No Crispin? I don't really want to evolve to my Noctowl this turn and then get Iono. Because if I get Iono this turn, I want access to Hoot Hoot. I don't think I have Crispin yet. If I had another Hoot Hoot and play, Crispin could be fun. Well, I don't know. I don't even want a Crispin here because I don't even know where I want a Crispin too. Yeah, Crispining just here in general is just not good. Yeah, Crispining here in general is just not very good. There's the Iono. We do play a Terra Orb, right? Oh, I'm about to get item locked, so it doesn't matter. Oh, so I guess I just have to friends again, right? Yeah, I just have to friends again. Oh, wait, this is actually kind of scary. I don't have... I remember, yeah, I just have to colorful friends again, right? Bench Hoot Hoot attached to bench EVEX. We should be fine, but I am like a little scared. I am a little scared. Because this build doesn't play any Cyrano. Interesting. Like Cyrano would be really good right now to just evolve stuff and get them out of range. Interesting. So Cyrano is kind of cool just to use it under Badoo. This build does not play the Cyrano. I think I still just chill. EV. I think I once again just grab a Flareon. Alright. We've Ultra Ball turn 1 and threaten turn 2 Angelite. I could have, yeah. I could have Ultra Ball. I didn't want to Ultra Ball away anything else in my hand. I could have got rid of the other Area 0, I guess, is what I could have done, to be honest. I could have Ultra Balled away. Yeah, I could have done that. Wait, why is Crispin not good here? I mean, it would have been fine if I had Crispin to my EVX. I'm just kind of waiting to combo with the actual volume, but... Yeah, I could have Ultra Balled away Area 0 plus Flareon. Grabbed Sylveon. I could have done that, yeah. I went first. No, I couldn't have Threatened turn 2, though. No, I couldn't have Threatened turn 2, because there's no way to get... I couldn't get my active out of the active in that situation. I would have had to have access... I guess I could have... No, I couldn't. I would have to have access to items to get Latios or top deck Latios. Uh-oh. Can they do some cheese here? No. Do they just... Am I cooked? Dude, do they have KO? Do they have KO both my EVs here? No, we're not even cooked if they do that, though. I can still win even if they have that play. They could counter catch or KO both my EVs, but even then, I think I'm fine. I can just go Clefairy knockout. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is the same play. No, but why would they put it there? Wait, where should they have put the 50? The 50 should be on like my Hoot Hoot. Except, is that even the play they're going for, or are they just attacking my active? Oh, there's literally attacking my active here. Wait, why'd they even pop the Dusclops? What? Wait, what? Okay, so the question is here, do I just KO their active? Because honestly, KOing their active seems pretty good, or do I play for the Angelite? I feel like KOing their active is the better play here. I feel like I KO the active here for sure. There's no way they're getting Candy Dragapult attack next turn. And then we save the Angelite for the following turn. Yeah, KO active with Sylveon, yeah. I'm gonna go Crispin Area 0 and go wide to have options. Yeah. I think I want to bench to start to develop it. That seems fine. I don't think I'm gonna get like bopped for that. And let's just start to throw some stuff out here. So I need, what is this? Lightning Psychic Water? Okay. I have water in hand, so Lightning Psychic Water. Okay, yeah. You can just evolve it, basically. Do I have to use the ability? Oh, it just lets me like click it. Okay. Oh, could I have actually gone through this EV instead? Could I pivoted into this thing? That would have actually just been better, right? I think that would have been better. About it. I haven't wanted another Hoot Hoot here. I don't want to like overcommit. Hoot Hoot, EV, Clefairy, Mew, Fez. How good is Latias at this point? Latias seems okay. I'm just gonna not go and not grab it. I shouldn't have played that Poffin then though. Play. Play. I can't even draw with me, so I should have just drawn with this first. I don't think unfair stamp. I don't think unfair stamp is worth it here either, right? No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Unfair stamp. Just magical charm and chill. Which no. Yeah, magical charm and chill. But I should have tried to get this EV. I should have tried to do it with this EV. But that would have involved me actually having to get like the glass trumpet. That would have been like really tough. What is the Kieran in this deck for? Is it for the damage boost or is it for something else? Yeah, what is it for? What is the Kieran for? Return on Flareon? What does that matter against? Resetting Flareon? Oh, it is also a switch for Flareon, but we also have a switch for that, right? Pretend to kill Guardy? I guess, right? I mean, I guess that could be the reason, yeah. I don't hate that as the reason. But isn't our Guardy matchup just us Angel Lighting still? Guardy and Arch? Oh, Arch as well, I guess. Sure. Is there no better damage modifier? Maybe not, right? I can Crispin to retreat this thing? And then we just Angel Light those both back to the deck. Do I care about Dust? If this goes to a Dusknoir, do I care? No, right? No. A jamming tower in here could be cool, to be honest. Is my second Crispin in the deck? Or I could go for the Kieran, actually, and save the Crispin. I actually kind of like the Kieran, save the Crispin. Although, actually, the Crispin is 2 switch options, because I could use Crispin. I go like Crispin plus Boss here for sure. And then I Crispin, I go Attach Retreat, and then I have another energy to work with. I just don't put the other energy in play. I'm just out of energy. The heck? Dude, I'm just out of energy. Alright, Angel Light. Oh, wait, I have... No, I don't have Latias. It was like, wait, I have Latias in play. I was like, wait, no, I don't. Return of the squad. Are they popping Nor here? Popping Nor seems like an interesting play. Okay, now I have Latias as an out to pivot. I have Night Stretcher 4. Okay. So I think I go Boss KO the Dusknoir. I don't really want to let them have that option. I think I attach to Clefairy. So not only do they need to get a Dragon Ball setup, they also have to KO my Clefairy. And I don't think I benched Latias. Okay, in this situation, they can KO... They can trap a Noctowl in the active. That's the only thing that's played out. They can trap a Noctowl in the active here. I attach... Well, I got an energy up my price card. It's pretty chill. I could have not attached to Clefairy, but I'm out of Crispins. So if I don't attach to Clefairy, then I have no way to attack with Clefairy next turn. I feel like attaching the energy to Clefairy makes the most sense. Bring up a now. Oh. Well, Fez is incorrect. That's fine. We're okay with this. I think I keep the energy. Bench this guy. Angel Light. It's so good, man. Alright, what about only having one Terra Pokemon here? No. Mention the... I have no idea what we're up against here. Probably just this. I should do a little prize check in here though. Prize an Owl. Prize a Flareon. Our big EV is in here. Duiono, Briar, double Crispin, and then we prize the rest. No, so we prize Boss, Kieran. Oh, this plays 3 Crispin. Oh, so we also prize a Crispin. I thought it was only 2 Crispin. Okay, we actually have 3. I had a boss in hand? Yes? Yes. 3 nest ball. So I played a nest. Pal Pad's here, Switch is here, Ultra Balls are here. Prize Ultra Balls are last prize card. I really do not like the idea of the Pal Pad in here. I feel like that there's got to be a better card than Pal Pad. Honestly, I don't even know what supporters we'd actually need more of. It would just be fun. We unfortunately discard a bunch. I want the flexibility of a free retreater in the Mew. I don't think it matters that much. I think I can just pass from here. We'll see. If you KO Driftling with Jamie Tower, don't they just push Guardy? I mean, you can counter catcher. Or boss. Oh, shoot. No, Eevee, not like this. Eevee! Get out of there! Is this Charizard? Do I just do the same thing against Charizard, where I just, like, Angel Light the squad back? That's got to be the play, right? Don't we just, like, put everything back in the deck? I don't think I'm beating Charizard straight up. Like... I do not do enough damage to beat Charizard straight up. They definitely cook me. Yeah, we shuffling that squad back to the deck and praying. Well, not this turn, obviously, but... Well, actually, maybe. Pheasant Dip... Off Pheasant Dip, I could draw into, like, a... Glass Trumpet combo. Oh, the dunny. Oh, shoot. They beat Team Evoing out here. Okay. What do I even do here then? I just want to set up for Angel Light. I got the Dingus online. Then I do this. This. I'm gonna go Crispin. I'm gonna go Crispin plus honestly, it's gonna be one of those games where I might use like a billion Crispins with Super on. Crispin plus Poffin for Hoot Hoot, maybe? How likely is it that they go Gus? They could Gus KO my Hoot Hoot off the bench. This one. So I kind of want 2 Hoot Hoots to be safe. Yeah, sure. Then we get crispy with it, and then we just... Dude, the Colorful Friends attack is actually just broken. Like, what the heck? Why is that thing so good? Why is it so goddamn good? Get the whole squad, bro. All right, hold up. What are we getting? Owl. I mean, they both suck. Let's get this guy. Actually, no. This, right? Sure. Is there a case to play Devo here for these setup turns and prevent falling behind a setback deck? That could be cool. Yeah, honestly, I don't hate that. A one of Team Devo doesn't sound like terrible. I probably should have put an actual usable energy on the active Eevee, so in case it got knocked out and I drew into Glass Trumpet, then I could like push up. Yeah, I misplayed. Like right here, yeah. All right, cool. Okay, they did beat Whiffin though, so we're maybe chilling. So it's 2 Psychic, 2 Lightning. Oh. So now we're going back in. I'm gonna get this Owl. Or a little bit. Get Mew. I don't really want to put Mew in play though. Mew's kind of a liability. Is there an EV that can bench snipe 270 HP basics? I don't believe so. I actually kind of like the idea of a TM Devo in here. Excuse me. That's actually like not a bad shout, to be honest. A TM Devo in here could be kind of sick. Chill with that Nor, bro. Calm down. Calm down. Why are you coming at me like that? It's not necessary. Put the dust Nor away, sir. So I'm not gonna lie, I think this deck is low-key broken for real on Glippy. Dude, you're just saying stuff, bro. You need to watch yourself. Okay, they actually just have the nuts over here. What the heck? Check him brain. None of those words are in the Bible. Guess we made this more of a Sylveon deck, added Pidgey and just one Flareon for Dingus. Oh my gosh. I mean, the thing is, you have to like go Flareon against Dingus, right? Like you have to like triple Flareon them, right? Isn't that the win con? Dude, this is like some rude stuff. I think I'm gonna push Noctowl here because I would want the Noctowl to die. I don't really want to feed him a free prize card for their fan rotom. Because they're gonna go Charizard Knockout, I want to feed them the Noctowl. Okay, things are gonna get interesting from here for sure. I think it's definitely an unfair stamp combo moment next turn. But that's why I said the Devo because it's cool. Well, the point of the Devo, so you literally use it like turn 2 before we get into our Sylveon. So we can go like Devo turn 2 into Sylveon turn 3. Like delay them one extra turn. Like if they evolve to a bunch of Dracloaks and you're like, oh shoot, I can't get off the Angelite this turn. And you can hit them with the what's it called instead. Dude, are they cooking like that this turn? Dude, chill, fam. I don't like this. I don't like this. Not my Hooter, bro. Hooter down, Hooter down. We can't Grand Tree this Eevee, right? I'm not trolling. Like we can't Grand Tree on this guy. No, because it has to, the ability has to be active. You Grand Tree Eevee turn 1? Oh. As long as Pokemon is in the active spot, can evolve during your first turn or the turn you play it. Once turn each way turn, the player must search for a deck for a stage 1 to evolve from one of their Pokemon. Players can't evolve a basic Pokemon during their first turn or a basic one that wasn't played. No, because the Grand Tree says it won't work. Are they just gonna leave my oh wait, their Charizard is slapping now as well, dude. Dude, I don't like this. I don't like your deck. Your deck is annoying. So I want to go unfair stamp and switch card. And area 0. And area 0. I do also want area 0 here. My Eevee's here, my Eevee's here, my Eevee's here, my Hoothoot's here, my Hoothoot's here, my Hoothoot's here. There's a Hoothoot in the deck I could thin out. I think I'm okay with that. Was there any reason I didn't want to shuffle my deck there? Was it an Iono play? There might have been an Iono play, to be honest. I might have trolled. I might have trolled. Alright, flip the script. Oh, the switch is huge. Oh, he's got it. Unfair area 0. Okay, I definitely don't want to leave them with that Grand Tree. That's too much. That's too much. You gotta chill out. I could Night Stretcher for the Eevee. No. I could play Latios. It's also not necessary. I could trumpet, but there's no good energy in my discard pile. But I could put a good one in there with Ultra Ball and then accelerate it to the EV, which actually would be kind of nice. What's this guy hit for? 280? Clefairy's useless in this matchup, right? Hitting for 280 is actually just not bad. Like, that could be good. I guess depending on how things develop here. I could go Nice Stretcher, EV. Hitting to another Sylveon could also be good, so we want to play for that as well. So Fire Energy, I think to this one, Psychic here. I could bench the Mew for draw power, but I think I just leave the bench space open. I think it's probably better. That was just unfair. And then we Angelite back the Charmander and the Pidgeot. Oh, I haven't even played a supporter yet this turn. What the heck? You know, we're cooking like that. Wait, what does the Flareon take? Takes lightning? Flareon takes lightning and water. What did I have left in the deck? Oh, shoot. I forgot what I had in the deck. I should hold the lightning. Wait. Hold the lightning. Attach the water. Okay. With 2 cards, wouldn't Sparse Pidgeot be better than Pidgeot Mander? I don't think so, because I can KO their Mander next turn and completely remove the threat of Charizard from play. I think it's probably better. Oh my gosh, dude. You're so lucky they got so lucky. No, I think doing this is still correct. I want to limit them to just like the one Charizard option. I want a solo Zard option only. I could have played the Palpad there, I guess. It's just recover Crispin, though. Or Candy Zard in hand guaranteed. That would honestly be fun. If they had Candy Zard here, I don't even think I'd care that much. Honestly, the unfair stamp combo with everything is like kind of sick. Like the fact that we can go unfair stamp, Angelite, like that's just a sick combo. A dub's a dub. Oh, fine. Well, no, not this one, right? This one in Dude, come on, bro. You did not open Klefki going second. Oh, you absolute rat, bro. Absolute rat. I have Hoot in hand. All right, 2 Noctowl, 3 Noctowl. I press a Noctowl. Insane rat behavior, man. Boss. 1 boss, 1 Iono. 2 Iono, 2 boss. Crispies. Press a Crispy. Uphead switch. 2 Ultras. It plays 3 Ultra. And, oh. Nest and an Ultra? Dude, come on. That's so annoying. You want the 50 now so you can evolve it quickly? No, I disagree. I think I want the option of Colorful Friends. Oh, dude, they're not even doing anything over there. Oh, let's go. Told you I wanted the access to the Colorful Friends. Told you. Don't be a rat. Flareon. Is that actually want? I kind of want the Eevee, right? Could just get another Noctowl. Another Noctowl is probably better, to be honest. I guess for the Guarantee Owl. If my hand stays, I have a Terra Pokemon. Oh, unless you're saying that my Eevee... I could die to Candy... Alright, I could die to Candy... Dude. Joustin? That is something that... Wait, does it... No, dude. I just like... We're chilling. This, that... Could grab Poffin. And I could get another Hoot Hoot and the Eevee. I might like care a little bit too much about setting up my next evolution, to be honest. Yeah, I might care a little bit too much about setting up our next evolution. It might just like not. One Sylveon goes a long ways, I guess. Like one Sylveon goes a really long ways. I don't actually have to do anything else. They could be playing the Unfair Stamp build, so I should probably bench Mew in case I get Unfair Stamped, actually. I should play around getting Unfair Stamped here. So I should have Mew in play. And then just leave the last bench space open, I guess. I shouldn't have even gotten. What else would I have gotten though? Area 0 maybe. Yeah, we could be getting Unfair Stamped here. I mean, they have to have something in that 5-card dead hand. Does an Angelite win? No, it only selects bench Pokemon. Only only affects bench Pokemon. Only affects bench Pokemon. Pick 2 bench Pokemon to shuffle in. So you can play around it by pushing stuff to the active. Angelite Dusclops would have been pretty funny, not gonna lie. I wouldn't have given him access to flip the script, actually. That could have been interesting. But I think I should save the Angelite for this turn coming up for sure, right? Or could I even wait like one more turn? Well, I don't really want to use... Yeah, I definitely Angelite this turn. Maybe, I mean, Angelite Dusclops was actually interesting. Maybe that was the better play. I could see that actually been being the better play, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That could have been the better play for sure. Dude, the gusting, honestly, I feel like there should be a Turo in this deck. Because it would be nice to be able to go Noctowl for Turo, pick up my Noctowl. This is annoying. This is annoying. I'll go for Area 0 and Crispin. I wouldn't hate a Turo in here, because this situation comes up a lot, especially in this matchup. Oh, but the matchup's so good. Am I really like teching for this matchup? I guess it's a question at that point. Fire, water. If they bump my stadium next turn, I can discard Phantom Noctowl, but I want to discard one more thing. I think I can put Clefairy in play at this point. I want like another attacking threat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Oh, I guess I could. I don't really want to bench another thing though. This is fine. That's fine. That's fine. I feel like Turo regardless is always good Noctowl. No, not really. Don't you have E-Switch? No, the deck doesn't play E-Switch. The Turo, I guess the Turo's not really going to come up in many other matchups besides this one, right? Maybe the Gardevoir. It could come up in the Gardevoir matchup as well, though. Dude, another... I already have an Owl in the hand. I guess we get multiple EVs here, actually. Oh. Okay, we did not prize both Sylveons. I don't know, what are they playing? They opened a Dunsparce. If they are playing Golden Go. Oh, we play Briar in here, actually. We can do the Briar Cheese. Dude, this deck is just kind of sick. What the heck? Because if they get the first 2 prize knockout, we just don't care. Interesting. Oh, we kind of just want a Terra Pokemon in play in case we get Iono'd as well, right? So we should go get... Dude, this deck is just sick, bro. What the heck? Another cool thing about the deck is like the energy. Oh, dude, like the... Oh my gosh, this deck is sick. What the heck? 9? Enterprising energy, Enterprising Area 0. There are orbs here, that's here, that's here. This deck plays 2 Poffin. Kind catchers are here, Super Rod's here. Plays 2 Ultra Ball. Switch The Palpad just seems so mid. Yeah, Palpad just seems bad, to be honest. I feel like there's just we gotta be able to like come to determination just like what is another good supporter to play in there. I think we're never gonna need that. If we just play well, we shouldn't ever need Palpad. Could be wrong, but I'm never wrong, so that'd be weird if I was wrong. I should probably put this on the non-EX because the EX could be their focus here for sure, right? I almost want to play a second of these. Like, wait, is the Terrapagos even good in here? What is the Terrapagos good for? Shouldn't that just be a second EVEX? What are we ghosting? Walls, maybe? No, it's not good against walls. Is it just an easy attacker? I think it should be second EV. Yeah, I'm kind of down to make it second EVX, to be honest. Go into Raging Bolt. Yeah, I guess it could be good in that kind of stuff. Oh, well, we found... Wait, what the fuck did we find? Oh, is it Ancient Box? Oh, supportive singing. Broken. And we just shuffle both the Dunsources back in their deck, right? It almost feels kind of cruel. Lightning Psychic, okay. I need a Stadium. And wait, what was I need something. Well, what else am I even grab? This can get me another Hoot Hoot, and then I can Nest Ball for Latios if it's in here. Latios is here, Clefairy's here. 2, 3. Oh, I prize a Noctowl and a Hoot Hoot. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Where's the best card here for an option? Best card for an option. Honestly, probably Boss. I can do this first. And Hoot Hoot. When I was looking at this list initially, I was like, I think you could get away with one Area 0, but honestly, it's just too important. Pricing Area 0 sounds miserable. Dude, this deck is just too sick, man. This deck is just too sick. Pricing one of my EVs seems miserable. I kind of want a second EVEX here. This is the one you like aggressively search out. I honestly could kind of see a Ditto in here as well, but Ditto definitely seems worse in here than like other... Is it really though? Because like Fandom being able to get you your EVEX. Oh, but can always just get you your EVs anyways, I guess. Yeah, maybe it's not as big of a deal as I think. Here, but our hand is fine because we can do this. Get the Duderino. Latias is in the active. Okay. Boss, Iono. Crispin in hand, Kieran Turo. Prize 1 Ultra Ball. Air Orbs here. Prize in Area 0. I don't even know how good the Super Rod seems kind of good though. I do like the Super Rod because it synergizes with Crispin for like chaining Flareon attack. We probably need the Super Rod when we play against stuff like Golden Goat and Raging Ball and stuff like that. Tuesday. Probably this one first, always. Oh, Briar? Yeah, Briar. I don't want to well, they opened Monkey Dory, so they are a slower deck. So leaving Latias in the active is fine. I didn't prize any energy, so the lightning should be attached first. Both of them both use lightning. Sure. Ditto feels like it would be good in this. It would be okay. The thing with Ditto is like, the reason Ditto is so good in... Disgusting. The reason Ditto is so good in... what is it good in? Terrapagos? Oh my. It's so good in Terrapagos. Dude, we just drew the nuts. It's so good in Terrapagos is because Phanorm can't find Terrapagos, but Phanorm can find Eevee, so Ditto what matters way less. It's not irrelevant. I guess I wouldn't say it's irrelevant. It is definitely less relevant though. Psychic Water, right? Yeah. Do I care about their Genesect? I feel like the Genesect is actually scarier than the Monkey Dory, actually. Unless they're actually going to Mind Bend me. The Mind Bend could be a little bit annoying, I guess. I think a Pidgeot would be good here. Am I wrong? No, you're not wrong. Trying to get Pidgeot in this deck would be pretty sick. The question is just how do we fit it? But we could, I mean, we could, oh, that's it. They're cooked, buddy. It's fine. We do this. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. I'm overreacting. We're chilling. Latias is prized. Two boss. One Iono. I got rid of an Iono. 3 Crispy Briar Kieran. 3 Ness. I prize a Ness. Coffin prize. Playing an Ultra Ball. Terra Orbs here. Trumpet. Stamp. 2 area 0. 1 1 2 2. I didn't prize any. Wait, what else did I prize then? Not sure actually. I'm going Hoot. Double knocked. Oh, I prized a little baby Eevee. The 70 HP one. Fez. Double Psychic. Prize Latias. I got that. Prize second Fan Rotom. Okay. I didn't prize Psychic or Lightning. But Psychic is more situational to Sylveon, so we attach Psychic active, I bet. Alright, bet that's correct. I think that's correct. We're doing that. Don't talk to me. And pass. So do you think this deck wants to go first or second? First. From Slay the Spire being my favorite game ever mechanically directly to PTCG Live was so sick because the gameplay style is so similar. But more dynamic sense PvP. Yeah, it is pretty close. You can see similar. Yeah. It is very similar. Dude. Oh my gosh, they don't know. Their deck sucks. I actually don't even want to grab here. I'm thinking like Crispin plus Turo. Dude, honestly, a Brox wouldn't be bad in here. What do I need? Water, light. I don't actually need the lightning. I could go water, fire. No, I should go water, lightning. Alright, they conceded. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, All Paul is bad to guard, to be honest. I mean, this is where we might see a Jurassic. We could see, I don't think we will see, we could see a Jurassic evolution of the meta where Guardy is just popular and played by a lot of really good players. And then it's like, why would you play Dragapult right now? You can't beat Guardy. And then it's like, okay. See, I feel like the meta is going to move. I feel like what's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of anti-Gardevoir decks pop up. Or some anti-Gardevoir decks that pop up that are still fighting against Dragapult. And then we're just going to be stuck in a meta of Gardevoir's not going to be that popular. It'll be popular, but not that popular. And it won't be like the dominant deck because there's too many anti-Gardevoir decks. And then the Gardevoir players will come up with whatever decks they can to beat them. And then Dragapult can still exist, obviously, because it has a bad Gardevoir matchup, but Gardevoir's not popular or dominant enough to actually force it out of the meta. And besides that, Dragapult's the best deck. And then basically the meta's just not going to change at all. What really beats Guardy, though, to be honest? I mean, like, Iron Hands decks. Like, there would be room for, like, Miraidon to make a comeback if Gardevoir gets popular enough. Or some other Iron Hands deck. Could be something else, but... Iron Hands something. I mean, I guess we're just getting... We're just rondoing on them, right? Psychic Water. I do want to bench something else here. I'm assuming I get return KO, but honestly, I might not. I'm just gonna bench Mew. I could bench the Fez as well, in case they go... Well, if they Iono, they're not KOing me, though, so... Oh, they could unfair stamp me. Okay, maybe I do bench the Fez. I don't think I need the Latios, though. I think we're chill without Latios. Iron Thorns beats Guardy. Iron Thorns is kind of chill against Guardy, yeah. I wouldn't say it just beats them. I mean, they have counter catchers. It is good against them. It is good. It might be hard for them to beat, to be honest. Trainer Hill says Guardy is 30% for Zard. It's possible. That doesn't really matter, though. You can't play Zard. You're not beating Dragapult still, and Dragapult's still going to be the most popular deck. That's what I'm saying. Like, Dragapult's not going anywhere. Like, if Dragapult does go somewhere, then all of a sudden things could get weird. Or get interesting. I shouldn't say weird. Because actually, that's what I would like to see. I would like to see Dragapult just fall off the face of the cliff. Fall off the cliff. Fall off the map. I would love to see Dragapult just disappear. Because that would make things really interesting. Like, what rises out of that. Gardevoir's now the big deck. That's the dominant deck. Now we have to play to beat that. But Dragapult's probably going to be the most played deck no matter what. So, yeah. The meta isn't going to change a whole ton. It's going to get... The meta's going to probably get wider because of Gardevoir. But I think some decks are being, like, already being pushed out of the meta. Like, the Trapagos decks are just not great. Okay, I guess I get another prize card here. Dude, our Clefairy's going hard here. You generally want Paul to disappear? Yeah, sure, why not? Or Badoo. No, I do not care about Badoo. Badoo's nuts. Was there ever a time in the format that there was at least 3 decks that would have been BDIF? The term BDIF is just not relevant. There's only ever one best deck in format. There is rock, paper, scissors metas, though, where there's 3 top decks. Deck A beats deck B, deck C beats deck B, and deck A beats deck... Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It goes 1, 2, 3. Like, it's a circle, 3 decks. 7 BDIFs. My hand still sucks. You charge all those from Miraidon next week, some point, maybe. Or she VMAX, it turns his VMAX, Pult VMAX. Yeah, something like that. Like, those metas exist. Rock, paper, scissors metas. The 3 top decks. One beats the next in an infinite loop until the meta explodes. What's good against Guardy? Iron Hands. Ogre Pawn. Are they still just not KO? They're still just not drawing a prize card? Zork farms Guardy. Zork is good against Gardevoir, yeah. There could be an opportunity for Zork right now. I could see that. I could see Zork actually just being good right now. Yeah, I could see Zork being good. I'd have to come up with what Zork's bad against, but... My understanding is that Zork's good against, or well, my experience with the deck is that it feels pretty good against Dragapult and Gardevoir. So I don't know, maybe Zork is the way. Is Zork good into Bolt? It feels pretty good. Or with Hourglass. Hourglass would be a big ad for dealing with Badoo. Yeah, you maybe need an Hourglass to deal with Badoo. If it's good into Guardian Bolt, you have an A tier deck. To be honest, yeah. It depends. Well, like for Monterey specifically, the meta might not move that fast, so it might Monterey might not be the meta where that matters. To be honest, because the meta might not move fast enough for it to matter in Monterey. What have I played? I played a Crispin. I was wondering, like, what is the difference between our discard piles here? I've played Crispin. Can you use Okie Dokie EX for Cornerstone? You can Okie Dokie EX or you can Bombardier, actually. The Bombardier is actually a pretty cool tech. Do you know if we'll have a stream this weekend? I'm pretty sure the answer is no. Uh-oh. Are they just going to Angelite my Pheasantipity and my Mew? Well, actually, no. They should just Angelite my Pheasantipity. Actually, no. They don't even need... They should Angelite my Clefairy and my Eevee, right? How do I deal with that? That seems kind of undealable with... How would you tech Dragapult? I get... Iono? Bro, I've been draw passing. Why are we Ionoing out here? What are you doing, brother? Well, obviously, I'm assuming they have counter catcher to Angelite. Yes, I know they can't Angelite the active. How would you tech drag against Guardy? I just don't. I'm a more consistent Dusknoir build under Badoo. Maybe like more Jax, more Brock, something like that. Genesect? No, Genesect doesn't do anything against Gardevoir. They do not care about Secret Box. Wide? All right. Well, I actually don't even know if they're going to get rid of my Clefairy here, to be honest. Oh, no, yeah, get rid of Clefairy Eevee, right? Yeah, get rid of Clefairy Eevee. Both my attackers. That's really cool. I mean, that's cool. I think that's sick. Wow, really sick play. Dope. All right, what can I do? Ban Roadie. Terra Orb. For the Eevee. This thing. For the Hoot. Do I just punch them with Fan Rotom here? I feel like that probably is the... I should put some pressure on. Catch the Fan Rotom, draw 2. Just do something, you know? Okay. I could do plus 30 damage here. I don't think that matters. Neo upper and jamming, maybe the play. Oh, jamming, yeah. Playing a jamming build. Yes. There we go. And the way to play Dragapult is Neo upper jamming for sure. That's moving for. Well, you could do jamming unfair. You could still do jamming unfair, but I think double jamming is the way to go for sure. I mean, we saw like Hedrick got away with like no energy acceleration literally at all. So maybe you don't even need Neo, to be honest. Do I play this? I kind of want another Hoot Hoot here. And then let this Fan Rotom get in there. Let him get reckless. Let him go berserk. Yeah, Hedrick literally played 0 acceleration. So maybe you don't even need Neo upper. But honestly, 2 jamming towers sounds pretty clean right now. I could get behind double jamming. Maybe even just 1 jamming. Maybe just 1 jamming. Maybe you can just do 1 jammy as well, though. Maybe I'm overhyping extra jammy. They definitely should not have killed my fan rotom here. Well, maybe not. I am drawing cards with me. Maybe that was fine. I was like, all right, but that seems terrible. A 1 prize knockout? There's no way that's the correct play here. It does not seem like the winning play. I'll just go Flareon Pop. Ooh. My Terra Orb is gone. I guess Ultra Ball's fine here. Just be Ultra. I want to keep EVEX around. Does this thing matter? Does plus 30 damage matter? Probably not. The Iono is probably better. I guess I haven't checked my energy up to this point, I don't think. Fire, water, okay. So I can evolve this one, right? But it has to be in the active. I've never done this before. Get him in there. Oh, insane. I just cheated. Never before seen new hacks on PTCG Live. They can Angelite next turn. But they're so far behind, I don't think I'm scared of Angelite from them, to be honest. Like, they can Angelite my Flareon plus whatever I accelerate energy to. And I put these on this, so if they want to get rid of all my energy, they have to leave the Terra Pokemon in place. So if I get a Noctowl, we're still chilling. You specify what questions get timeouts. The ones that are referenced in the title. If you ask me a question about the next format. So like literally anything about not this format. You could ask me about like the previous format or like retro formats. Which is like not next format. I don't want to be asked how many stadiums do I play in my Mewtwo, my Team Rocket Mewtwo deck? The answer is 3. Oh. The Angelite they're losing? Yeah, it's just too slow, right? I mean, I do need to refine these things, though. So, like... Alright, you gotta refine everything still. Looking to break the future? Yes. But I can't share that power with everyone. What could I nitrogen for here? Energy, Pokemon. And Rhodey. It's better for them to see Japan for new format. Well, hold on. Oh. I definitely know best. I just can't leak, bro. I'm not trying to share every detail. No, I'm joking. It would definitely just be better to look at the results from Japan to begin with. Now my decks are better, okay? Let's keep this straight, all right? There's no reason to Noctowl right now, right? Not that I can think of, anyways. I kind of want to keep the Ultra Ball, the Nest Ball around so I could Ultra Ball it away, though. There's nothing I need to Nest Ball for here, right? Like, this is pretty chill. I can't even KO this thing. It's a tank. Oh, they are out of hoots. Good point, good point. Technically, next format question, but not really new to TCG, like a few months. Are format rotations based on calendar years, or is there a different timeline on them? Also, what triggers them? We rotate every year in end of March, beginning of April. That is a fine question. You could ask me though. I just don't want to hear someone ask me, "Yo, Azul, what's the BDIF next format?" If I could, I would reach through my monitor and slap you, but I can't. Yeah, that question is completely fine. I just don't want to. Yeah. Don't ask me what the BDIF is in the Destined Rivals format. Don't be cringe, okay? It's simple. If I want to be slapped. We don't talk about that. And I'm cooking out here. Can we get him into the active? Oh my gosh. We're getting there. Hold up. We're cooking. All right, final thoughts on the Flareon deck. The deck's super sick. I made a couple changes from Jonathan's build. I had a second EVX over the Terapagos. That felt pretty good. I have the Volcanion EX in here right now, but I don't know if I'd keep the Volcanion EX. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure if I'd keep the Volcanion EX. And then I did cut the Kieran for the Volcanion EX, so I could see switching that back to the Kieran overall. I think that's the only changes that I made, though. Besides that, the deck felt pretty good. Unfair Stamp as an A-Spec was kind of my biggest question mark going into playing this deck. But it felt pretty good. The Unfair Stamp felt pretty good, I'm not going to lie. I didn't feel like I really needed Crystal specifically. Although there are cool plays you could do if you added the Crystal to the deck. Like, you would add Water Pond probably if you added Crystal to the deck. Besides that, yeah, the Unfair Stamp combo is just kind of crazy, to be honest. Oh, I also cut, yeah, I cut the Palpad for the Turo. That is true. Yeah, I cut Palpad for Turo. Palpad felt... The idea of I just don't like Palpad in basically any deck if you can avoid playing it. I never needed it. I never used it. I never missed it. So I don't think you need Palpad. I don't think Palpad is necessary. There might be like one specific matchup where having like 4 bosses orders could be kind of cool. But I have the Turo in there instead. Turo to reset a damaged Pokemon, get a liability out of play, or honestly just to reset Noctowls. One thing that came up a lot throughout the games was when you go up against Dragapult, they just boss your Noctowl or counter catcher it and try and trap it in the active to prevent you from doing anything on your turn. So just being able to go Turo your Noctowl, get access to another Noctowl. Especially if you have to go Noctowl to get something that can move your Noctowl, being able to go Noctowl for Turo to then have access to another Noctowl is pretty good. Why 3 water, not fire, or something else? It doesn't really matter if we play 3 water or 3 lightning. So we just play 3 water. And I initially had 3 lightning in there instead of 3 water because I was like, well, if we play against Lavencia, we want to find those more aggressively so we can use them. But then someone made a good point in chat where it was like, well, if you have access to Lavencia, then you can be more aggressive with your lightnings and then recover them. So it'd be better to have more access to the water energy. And we play higher potentially. We'd want to play a higher water or lightning count because Sylveon and Flareon share the energy cost of waters and lightnings, but not fire or psychic. So if we're gonna play a higher energy count of one of them, it should be water or lightning. And honestly, the energy count in the deck felt pretty good. So why no E-Switch? I don't think you really need it. Do you think Briar's a keeper? Yeah, I think I would keep the Briar because it would allow you to be really aggressive against stuff like Raging Bolt and Golden Go, but then still win the prize trade and not just lose to the 2/2/2 if you take a 1-hit KO with the 2 prize, or if they get the first 2 prize 1-hit KO, you can still make a comeback from there. Like if you go Fan Rotom KO a Gimme Ghoul, and then they go Counter Catcher KO like your EVX off the bench, then you can evolve your other EV to Flareon, knockout, go down to 3, then knock out your Flareon, go down to 2, and then you go Flareon EX, Briar, win the game. So yeah, I think the Briar is really, really good for Golden Go and Raging Bolt for sure. So I definitely want to keep it in there for those. But yeah, the big thing that I don't really know about is honestly the Volcanion EX. That's kind of the floating spot right now, but still a lot more testing to do. The deck is sick. And if I was going to Monterey this weekend, I would definitely be playing this deck, but I would be working on it quite a bit more between now and then. There's still more stuff to work out with this deck.